Hey, what's up everybody? Chad here and welcome back to the Home of the Money Minute. Now we're going to continue with our Amex Platinum benefit videos. And this video is going to be centered around the airline incidental credit. Now the airline incidental credit gets a bad rap. It does because people find it difficult to use. But we're going to break it down here for you. But before we do, I would really like to invite you to give us a thumbs up for the YouTube algo. Please comment. I love the interaction. Please like, please subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, I get a lot of visitors. Hopefully, you want to stick around. Check out some of the money minutes. Check out some of the travel videos. We'd love to have you. So now, getting into the Platinum Card's airline incidental fee. The airline incidental credit. I think that a part of it that really gets under people's skin is that they're not understanding how it's worded. And what it is that you get this benefit which is incidental to a paid ticket. In other words, anything that you would otherwise probably not buy if you weren't on a paid flight could be counted as an incidental. Now, these purchases have to come from the airline itself. The airline has to be the vendor in order for them to count, in order for you to get credited. Okay, so the Platinum Card comes with the $200 incidental. There are actually some that are higher. There's a hotel card, not from American Express, that gives you $250. So it's not like this is a super unique credit that no other card has. So, okay. You have your $200 credit. How do you use it? Here's how you do it. First things first, what you want to do is you want to sign into your Platinum account and you want to select your airline from the list that American Express has. Now, if you're already here, you probably already have the card. I don't need to list the airlines. I can tell you that I've chosen Delta. The major ones are on there, but that's the first thing you have to do, because if you just go charging things incidental to a ticket purchase on your favorite airline, but you haven't chosen it in your American Express Platinum account, it's not gonna work. No dice. They're not giving up anything. So do yourself a favor. The minute you get your card, pick your airline. Now you pick your airline every year, January. That's it. You have from January to December to use up that $200 of incidental credits, and then they reset. You can pick, you can change your airline. Now, I have heard stories of people being able to call if they haven't charged anything to that incidental credit, and an Amex rep being kind enough to change their airline for them, sometimes mid-year. Your miles may vary. It hasn't happened to me, and I'll just let you know, I chose Delta. My other videos will let you know I'm a Delta loyalist. Now, when you have a fee that is incidental to a ticket, a lot of people get confused and they think that upgrades count. Unfortunately, and this is not my words, it's Amex, plane ticket upgrades do not count as incidental to a paid ticket. That is a part of the ticket, because normally the code is a ticket purchase, and ticket purchases do not count as incidental charges. That is a full ticket charge. Another thing that doesn't count is gift cards, or else people would just buy a ticket and then run out and just blow the rest of the money on gift cards, and then you get into manufactured spend, and we don't want to tread on that ground. Amex is very sensitive to that. They have the rat, and if you know what the rat is, you don't want the rat looking your way. Potential account shutdowns, clawbacks. We don't even want to get into that. So, okay. So we're going in. So what are some things that are incidental charges? So now if you don't have status with the airline, 9 times out of 10, you have to pay for your bags. You have overweight bag charges if you pack too much. Those are incidentals. Those are incidental to your paid ticket. So you see where I'm going here? The accessory charges. But if you do have status, okay, your first bag that you check is free due to your status. Okay, so then bring a second one that you may have to pay for, and then you can charge that to your card. That is an incidental purchase, and that will count and trigger the credit. Also, on some airlines, I've heard data points that the American Express lounges, their food and drinks with American I'm sorry, not the American Express lounges, but American Airline lounges. Their food and drinks will trigger the credit as American Airlines is listed as the vendor. So I have not heard the same things with Delta. I have been looking through some of my statements and I'm not really seeing where it's coming back to me. So as far as the Delta Sky Club goes, as of right now, as of this filming, I'm gonna say you're out of gas. But American Airlines, there have been data points that point that going into their lounge and purchasing food and drink will trigger your credit. Now, flipping back to Delta, normally, and not just Delta, any other airline where you have to pay to get into the lounge, that too is an incidental charge, because unless you had a paid ticket, you're not gonna be in the lounge anyway. So if you have to pay for a day pass, or maybe you're bringing a guest, because even as us platinum holders, if we bring a guest in who doesn't have a platinum card, we still have to pay $39 to get them into the Sky Club. So that $39 is then refunded as an airline incidental charge. Hopefully everybody sees where I'm going with this. So now let's think about some other things. Sometimes there are some airlines that offer iPads for entertainment where you can rent them and the airline is the vendor. That's an incidental charge. You have earwear. If for some reason your airline's selling like headphones or special things for entertainment, as long as the airline is the vendor, that's an incidental charge. Food and beverages on the plane are normally charged directly by the airline. That's an incidental charge. Now, one that and it's a sticking point, but unfortunately, unless the airline decides to get into the Wi-Fi business, normally Wi-Fi is not counted as an incidental charge because normally it's charged by a third-party company. Everybody's familiar with some of the ones like GoGo in Flight. That's a third-party company. They're not an airline, so that charge most of the time is not gonna stick. So now that we have an idea of what our incidental charges is, you know how to attack the incidental credit. You understand that you have your plus one, you might be going on a family trip. You might be able to burn the credit on just bags alone. If you're going long, like I travel a lot as a consultant, sometimes I'm away for long spades of time. You want your surroundings to feel like home. You want to bring some creature comforts, load the bag up. The incidental charge will cover it. You have things like baby seats, odd shaped luggage, skis, baby strollers, and things like that. Incidental credit. And hopefully you guys are picking up where I'm going with this. So, okay, so we know this is a place where we don't leave anything on the table and we look for clever ways to extract value. One other thing that I've been told, I haven't done it because I haven't flown with them, but I have been told, and a lot of data points suggest to the validity, is that with Southwest Airlines, the airline tickets that are under $99 tend to trigger the Amex incidental credit. Now, I don't know why that is, but I've heard numerous very consistent stories that under $99, you grab your ticket, you cancel it, boom, it triggers the credit. Now, like I said, your miles may vary. I'm just telling you what the data points have told me, and a lot of people have successfully done this through Southwest Airlines, booking some of their saver fares that are under $99. Like I said, don't tell them I told you to do it, because I didn't tell you to do it. It wasn't me. But from what I've heard, that is a great way to actually trigger the incidental credit. Other than that, I believe we covered the points of it. So as a recap, we have to remember, as soon as you get your card, enroll. You need to enroll in this benefit. This is one of the benefits you have to enroll into. You have to pick your airline. Regardless of when you get your card, make sure you do that so as you travel, you don't miss out and leave any money on the table. And then you have to understand that the airline incidental credit, I made the mistake of saying that people don't understand, but maybe they can actually make it clear. It's actually incidental to a paid ticket. So the ticket itself, except in certain conditions that I've outlined, but I won't repeat, the ticket itself doesn't count. And that includes upgrades. If you have to upgrade, the upgrade is not going to trigger it. This I've actually confirmed with my own tickets. I've run upgrades and it does not trigger it. Wi-Fi will not trigger it in most cases. And with other lounges, I've only heard about American Airlines. Aside from them, other lounge food and beverage purchases won't trigger it. But other than that, other things that are incidental to your paid ticket, even if you pay with points, doesn't mean you have to pay with cash, will trigger this credit. You get $200 per year, resets every January, and you're all set to use the credit on your Amex Platinum. So that's just now that we're done with that recap, just want to say I appreciate you if you stayed for the whole video. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try something that everybody else does. So if you stay for the whole video, by all means, please drop an airplane emoji down there. I'll see if anybody does it. I mean, I don't know if anybody's gonna do it, but hey, it's a fun thing. But once again, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'd love to have more people here. Keep trying to bring you some value here. And until then, I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.